Good morning, everyone. Happy Shivratri. Today, I am republishing my old video almost a year ago. I published on Lord Shiva and his meaning. It's video number 2, and the details about the Lord Shiva, Shivratri, and all its shape is taken from 3.79 section of Bharatiya Sanskriti Adharbhut Tattva in English Fundamentals of Indian Culture by Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma, my Gurudev. Now we're going to talk about the significance of the Shivratri, understanding and becoming Lord Shiva. So mantra is already there, and you know how Shiva has all the different shape and different things. We're going to talk about some of the main one. Lord Shiva is considered as one of the major god along with Brahma and Vishnu in Indian mythological stories. 5 Puran out of 18 Puran contains information about the Lord Shiva. Now, while you already know Brahma is signifying the energy for the creation, Vishnu signifies the energy for rearing family, taking care of your family, and Lord Shiva signifies the energy of the continuous change, such as from seed to tree, tree to fruit, fruit to back to seed, and same thing for the life and death and the natural transformation. That's what Lord Shiva really means. Shivratri, the today day, is just a reminder for us about this change and the freedom of fear from the life and the death cycle. And to make a human reminded of the temporary home in the shape of the human body. What we have right now is going to continuous going through the continuous change. Our body cells are constantly dying and new cells are completely born, even though we cannot see it. But if you see your pictures 5 year old, you will find the change in your body. So it's constant reminder, Shivratri, that our body is a temporary one, and we should not be having too much concept or pride about this beauty or handsomeness what we have. Shiva is considered to lives in the Shamshan or the burial center or the cremation center for a constant reminder of the life and the death. We all need to accept the fact that this transformation will happen for better version of ourselves, and you're going to continue to move there. What are the different meanings of different images of the weapons and the vehicles shown on Lord Shiva's picture? You see Lord Shiva has a garland of all the skull, the Narbund, which is a reminder that after death there is no difference in the king or the beggar, a handsome person or a somebody without a limb. Okay, we all are same. So we must not have any vanity or concept of our richness, our education, our title, or our beauty. That's the first reminder we need to learn. We also call him Nilkant. His throat shows to be a blue, which is significance of not letting any poison or bad habit reach to your digestive system in the human soul. Human body is the temple for your soul, which is Paramatma. So if any one of you having a bad habit of alcohol, drug, smoking, tobacco, gutka, any sort of thing, today is Shivratri day, you take an oath that you are not going to let any of those poison going below your throat or in your mouth. So quit that. That will be the biggest serving for the Shivratri today, and then God is going to bless you with your full, healthy, natural age. Now, Lord Shiva vehicle is the ox or the Nandi. Nandi is the name, the ox or Vrishab, we call it, which is the significance of the strength despite eating vegetables. So be vegetarian, work on your body, do exercise, work, make your strength so the Lord Shiva can count you as his vehicle. That's the blessing you usually want to have it. And then we have the moon on his head. The moon shown on this picture is a reminder of the calmness, happiness, the balanced life under any circumstances. That's why we need to have our man or our chit should be always calm and composed, whether you have challenge in the life or whether you are happy there. Now the next thing is the Ganga. The Ganga or Ganges coming out of his hair or choti it signifies the infinite continuous source of knowledge to help yourself and others. So what you need to do, establish Ganga, which is nothing but Ved Sthapana at your house. You need to have Vedas, Puran, books or Bhagavad Gita in terms of you can read them. Otherwise, watch my video number 44, understand what Ved Sthapana means. Basically, read and listen good books, audio podcasts, and continuously add to your skills, talent, and knowledge, whichever field you want to be successful, and of course about your soul. That's the meaning of the Ganga. Now, Lord Shiva is considered to have the third eye. The third eye is again the symbolic representation of the eye of the knowledge. We all have two eyes, but very few have the wisdom of discrimination, what is right, what is wrong. The Hansa Buddhi of goddess Gayatri also signifies the same thing, the third eye, which you can have this third eye with the knowledge, and then you can burn the Kamadeva. The Kamadeva is the one who keep bringing you the lust and the unethical desires, or Kam Vasana, with the knowledge, with the wisdom that this is all momentary pleasure only, and that's not going to last forever. You can burn the Kamadeva like Lord Shiva has done that. And now we also know there is a weapon of Trishul. Trishul, which with the three prongs, is a weapon which represents the power of your knowledge, the power of your action, and the power of your devotion. That's why we also call it Trayambaka. Trayambaka means try, which can control the greed, the attachment, and the ego. That is what is the barrier or wall between us and our soul or Paramatma. And that is what which is preventing us from personal and professional success. So if we can control through this threshold with our action, with the knowledge, and with our devotion on our greed, attachment, ego, that's going to be the true worship of Lord Shiva. The next thing is his musical instrument. Like all the god and goddesses have shown something, and Lord Shiva is considered to have a damru. And as you see in the picture, damru is a musical instrument, which indicates that the nature of Shiva is always to be happy, always remain excited, dancing in any situation of the life. It also shows the love of art, literature, and victory on all evil habits. That's why Lord Shiva is considered to be dancing on the tune of this damru. Then you have also seen a linga. A linga is like a shapeless. It's representing the shapeless stone, Shivling, and there are 12 such Shivlings in the major places, as explained in the Puran. That teaches us that despite the earth has a shape, the human has a shape, and many other things has a shape, but our soul is shapeless, just like this linga. And we need to always be mindful of the shapeless soul rather than our own body, our picture, and the way we see our wife and children or other people. We should worship our soul and soul within every creature. That's why the true worship of the Shivratri or the Shiva. Every creature with shape has a shapeless soul inside it, and that's why we need to be doing the namaste, or we need to worship them. Now, there's a lot of misinterpretation. People who have a bad habit, they want to always say, oh, Shivji's prasad is the bhang. The bhang is nothing but a marijuana made in a paste form in the liquid milk or water. And they think, oh, drinking bhang or marijuana is legal, ethical, and I'm just following what Lord Shiva has done. But as absolutely incorrect. What Gurudev has mentioned, this has become the word for the bhang. The bhang means like destroy or the separation. When somebody's limb is being separated, we call it the ang bhang. Okay, so which means destroy, separation. So following Shiva means and accepting his prasad means the acceptance of separation of the identity of the soul from the body. Okay, so we are only worshipping our body. We take care of shampoos and soap and perfumes and fragrance and clothing, and we are not thinking about the cleaning of our souls. We need to understand they are two separate, distinct entities, soul and body, and we need to be taking care of our soul, cleaning also on a daily basis. We must destroy or bhang our ignorance, our narrow-mindedness, and thinking only about our profit or my family gain, but instead we need to be considering for the entire, Vasudev Kutumbakam. That's what the meaning of the bhang. Bhang, it's not bhang, okay? And then again, Shivling, as I mentioned before, the stone teaches us that despite earth even the shape, our soul is shapeless, and we should worship every creature. I think this is a duplication. Okay, now here are some of the action items. There's so many other meanings also. You can always read Gurudev's book, but what I would end my day today is be adaptive to changes, like agile, whether the professional way or in life also we need to be agile. This continuous change is happening in our body. So accept the change in life, accept the change in job, accept the change in family relationships, and remove fear of the death. Become fearless. Use this life given to you to become a better person and achieve your life goal, which is not to become a president of a company or CEO of a company, but to have the self-realization, who you are, why you have been born, what is your goal for the life. That's what we need to do. And then have origin of Ganga at your house, which is Ved Sthapana at your home. Create a library of self-improvement books, audio, videos, and invest 30 minutes minimum every single day to read, listen, or watch those self-improvement books. Because Gurudev has mentioned Vyakti Nirman, then it will become the Samaj Nirman, the social reformation, and then it's going to have the Rashtra Nirman, that is the nation or the entire universe will become strengthened. So Ved Sthapana or Ganga is very important. Just like Nandi, the vehicle of the Lord Shiva, if you want to really have Lord Shiva's blessing on your shoulder or back, you become vegetarian, you do exercise, become strong, so that Lord Shiva can use you as his vehicle to go and do their work. Okay. Third eye, as I mentioned to you, is the knowledge of the wisdom and the eye. So increase your discriminative power that you can get from chanting Gayatri Mantra. And then like blue throat or Neelkant, take oath to quit any addiction what you have right now on this Shivratri and help one more person to become addiction free. There are 14 crores people who are under addiction. If each person can help one more person to get out of this addiction because of the Shivratri, guess what? The entire India will become the addiction free. And then like Damru and dancing of Shiva, learn to stay happy, excited, motivated, and inspired under any circumstances. Appreciate the beauty of the nature, the history, the literature, the art, and the music, and what you have in your family right now. And then, of course, work to discipline our greed, our attachment, and the ego with the Trishul, which is nothing but our knowledge, our action, and our devotion. We can become like that. Okay? That's all. We will talk to you next Saturday.